What is up, film geeks? My name is Trevor and welcome to my channel. We made it to the end of the year. 2022 is coming to a close, so it's time to share with you the top 10 movies I deem to be the best, in my opinion. Basically, my top 10 favorite movies of the entire year. Let me know your ranking and your favorite movie of 2022 down below in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. Let's get into this. So starting off at number 10 is going to be Hustle. I am a diehard fan of Adam Sandler. I'm a diehard fan of the sport of basketball, so this movie was really set up for me to love it, and that's exactly what I did. I loved the hell out of this movie. This movie came out over summer, and Adam Sandler and Queen Latifah just thrive in this movie. It's more of like a dramatic performance for the Sandman, and that's what I love to see him. Loved him in Uncut Gems. I loved him in Hustle. He does have those comedic lines, but it's more of like a dramatic story for him, and I love when he does those roles. This movie is very funny, but it's very inspirational. The guy who plays Bo Cruz absolutely crushes it, and all the NBA players that are in this movie, from the cameos to ones who actually have roles, they did a great job, which I was not expecting for them being basketball players to come over here and start acting. You can see Adam Sandler's love for basketball in this movie, and that really made me love it all that much more. Hustle's at 10. At number 9, The Northman. This is the only movie I've seen from Robert Eggers, but I definitely need to go check out some more because this movie is badass. When it does have its action, it's absolutely beautiful, and it's some of the best action you'll see the entire year. But what's so great about this movie, it is a classic revenge story. He goes through this deep character study dive of our main character, and he goes through everything he has to just to revenge his father and save his mother. And there's so many great twists and turns in here. Anya Taylor-Joy's fantastic, and there's several times where like you think it's reality, but it's actually not. I thought Robert Eggers did a great job of like diving deep into the mythology of like these Norse people and also delivering some fantastic action. I was really skeptical going in, but The Northman pleasantly surprised me and made the top 10 list. At number 8 is Glass Onion. Benoit Blanc is back with another donut's hole inside another donut's hole, and this time it's in a glass onion donut hole. Ryan Johnson yet again delivered with a fantastic whodunit, and I love the first Knives Out, but I still love Glass Onion all the same. I am hoping we get many more sequels for this Knives Out universe in the future. This cast is absolutely fantastic, but Daniel Craig as Benoit Blanc, he's what makes these movies. He delivers every single time with that freaking awesome accent. I think Janelle Monáe is absolutely great as well. Probably like the most underrated character in this entire movie. And there's like a mystery within a mystery, and Ryan Johnson is so good and so clever at crafting all these together. I absolutely love Glass Onion. At number 7 is Bullet Train. I had so much fun watching this movie. I've watched it 3 times this year. It is one of the most fun times I've had watching a movie this year. It was me and my brother, only people in the theater when we saw this movie, and we were howling with laughter, just oohing and eyeing all this gory action, and I am so glad I watched this movie. And I was really iffy going into this one as well. Didn't know if I was actually going to like it. So glad I checked this one out. Brad Pitt absolutely crushes it, but Aaron Taylor-Johnson and Brian Tyree Henry easily make this movie as Lemon and Tangerine. You'll hear that many times, not just here. They make this movie exactly what it is. If you haven't seen Bullet Train, go check it out. It's a hell of a fun time. At number 6, the only MCU movie this year that really knocked my socks off, and that's Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. This is a top 7 MCU movie for me, and I loved every single thing about it. The way they carried on this sequel without the lead character in T'Challa is absolutely breathtaking. I was so skeptical going into this movie. I wasn't excited. I was nervous that it was going to be a huge flop. Color me shocked because Ryan Coogler delivered once again. This movie's not only badass with its action, but it's absolutely emotional, especially Angela Bassett's performance. Dang near moved me to tears, and that post-credit scene, yeah, that moved me to tears. Breaking is in the top 5, the movie that took the world by storm, and definitely took me by storm. RRR, Rise, Roar, Revolt. This movie is absolutely insane. It is a Tollywood movie. And I knew nothing going into it, and within the first 5 minutes, I was hooked. I was on board. It's like 80s, 90s action. It just goes balls to the wall and does not let go. It's 3 hours, and it literally goes by like that. I've never had a movie do that for me. It was so fun. I was laughing. My jaw was dropped to the floor many times. I had chills throughout it. The action is unlike anything I've ever seen before in a movie. The musical and dance numbers in there, I didn't know if they were going to work when it started happening, but I was bopping along, having a great time. RRR is the fastest 3-hour movie you will ever watch, and possibly the most fun you'll ever have watching a movie in 2022. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. Check this thing out. At number 4 is The Woman King. I don't see nearly enough people talking about this movie. It is easily one of the greatest movies I've seen this decade, and easily a top 5 movie of the year. best hand-to-hand combat I've ever seen in a movie ever. Viola Davis, Lashana Lynch crush it in this movie. I don't hear anyone talking about it. I think this movie could be up there for awards, be up there for everyone's top 5 of the year. If you haven't seen The Woman King, it is on Blu-ray. I encourage you to check this movie out. I didn't know what to expect going in, and I ended up coming out, my jaw dropped to the floor from action, from start to finish. This story, this world, and the mythology they go on to, it is everything and more you could want in a movie like this. If you were skeptical going in, check this movie out. I promise you won't be disappointed. At number 3, I'm Vengeance. The Batman had to make this list. This was such a great time to be alive back in March when The Batman came out. This is my favorite Batman movie, and The Batman might even be my favorite Batman. This movie was everything and more you could want going into it. All the trailers set up for this big, crazy blockbuster with great villains, great subplots, and just overall a badass, scary Gotham. And delivered all of it. Matt Reeves delivered on the best Gotham we've ever seen, gave us one of the best Batmans we've ever seen, and the Riddler, done so well. The Penguin, how they set him up for his own series, done so well. And the way they just explored this terrifying city in this long Halloween, it is done perfectly. At number 2, Avatar: The Way of Water. I've seen this movie twice, and safe to say it's probably in my top 25 of all time. Not even kidding. I haven't seen a movie this beautiful ever in my life, and you have to give credit to James Cameron because he is the master behind the camera, and you could even make the argument that he's the greatest director of all time. Because what he does and how he continues to prove us wrong with these hold my beer moments is nothing short of extraordinary. The visuals, everyone's going to say they're great. They're even better than that. They are flawless. I love the story. I love the characters. I love Pandora. I love this world. I am a diehard fan of Avatar. That might be a hot take in today's day and age. Hope this movie does $2 billion. I hope the third one's even better. But at number 1 is Top Gun Maverick. This is arguably my favorite movie of all time. Top Gun Maverick was everything and more I could want going into it. And while I was excited for it, I was more excited for other movies coming out later in the summer, like Jurassic World Dominion and Lightyear. But Top Gun Maverick, easily once I saw it from the first 45 minutes, I was sucked in, held onto by the chest. I never was let go, and I've seen this movie 9 times. Continue to watch it. I own it on Steelbook. I own it on digital. I recommend this movie to everyone. I cannot wait to watch the movie again. It is the ultimate summer movie, in my opinion. Every year, May 1st, I will be tossing Top Gun Maverick on because it means that much to me, and it is that fantastic. And to me, it is the best movie of 2022. Let me know your top 10 movies down below in the comment section. And what comes in at number 1? What is the best movie of the year? Let me know all that down below. Hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. I'll see you guys in the next one.